What happens to our skin in the cold winter months as they transition from winter into springtime? Hi, my name is Dr. Ryan Kirkland, and first of all, thank you for joining me. Today, I'd like to talk about the impacts of weather on our skin, and specifically, weather as we change from the cold, dry winter months into the warmer spring months, what impacts this can have on our skin, and what skincare routine we should be aware of and select. Hopefully today I can provide you with a few tips on how to keep your skin looking its very best. First of all, it's very important to understand what happens to our skin when it's really cold and dry outside. Oftentimes we can lose a lot of water to the environment because of the dry environment, and we also have a protective barrier known as the skin barrier. It's essentially made up of flat skin cells, and in between them we have lipid-like molecules such as free fatty acids, cholesterol, and ceramides, which may sound familiar to you. And these can become broken down, which ultimately results in more water loss through our skin in the cold winter months, and it becomes a vicious cycle. And that in turn can lead to dry, itchy, inflamed skin that has to be fixed. The vehicle we select in our skincare regimen is very important as well when dealing with what season we are in. And remember, a vehicle is the base that the ingredients are put in, such as an ointment, lotion, cream, or gel. So in the winter months, as I mentioned, we're more focused on barrier repair and preventing water from leaving our skin. And so therefore we should select vehicles that tend to be more ointment-based or heavy creams to lock in that moisture and repair the barrier. In addition to the vehicle we select, we should also be very aware of what ingredients are in that vehicle, depending upon what season we're in. So we're talking about winter into spring. We're really kind of focusing on getting moisture into our skin and repairing the barrier. One ingredient that I look for is ceramides. Remember, ceramides make up our skin barrier, so if we can find some sort of moisturizer with ceramides in it to replenish the skin barrier, this is likely a good one. Additionally, hyaluronic acid is going to add a lot of water into our skin to help bring that water back in. So again, another ingredient to look for in any type of a moisturizer. Now, as we go into the springtime, we worry less about that because there's a lot more moisture in the air, and so we tend to lose less water and the barrier does not break down as much. However, we should still focus on things like replenishing moisture into our skin. And in these instances, we rely less on ointments and greasier vehicles and rather can use things like lotions or creams, which tend to spread on and be a lot more tolerable in the springtime. So as the weather warms from the cold winter months into the spring, if you're someone like me who's pretty active, you like to get outside, running, playing sports, and the more active we get outside, we tend to sweat more and feel like there's a little bit more dirt on our skin. So we turn to facial cleansers. And so this is a good time to bring up some of the cleansers that are out there and what we should be aware of as we try to keep our skin clean in the springtime. You should try to avoid any type of harsh cleanser with things like alcohols, parabens, anything like a fragrance that can strip the skin of its moisture. These things can be very harsh and change the pH of our skin. Instead, we should be looking for foaming or moisturizing cleansers that have things in it that replenish the skin barrier or provide hydration, such as ceramides or hyaluronic acid. These can help our skin from drying out. The other thing we should focus on is how often we cleanse our skin. The more we cleanse our skin, the more it can strip our skin barrier of its natural ingredients and set us up for drying effects, and therefore limiting the amount that we cleanse our skin, and again, focusing on these moisturizing and repairing ingredients are essential to your springtime skincare routine. As we get outside more, it's important to know that we should have some sort of a sun protective factor in our daily lotion or cream that we apply to our face or other sun exposed areas. We should always aim for one that's 30 or higher, an SPF of 30 or higher in our daily moisturizer. We should also apply to all areas that are exposed to the sun. Don't forget your ears, your arms, or your legs if you're going to be outside with those areas exposed. And we should always choose, I think, a mineral-based over a chemical-based. So by understanding how your skin changes with the changes of the season will allow you to make the most informed decision about your skincare regimen to make it looking its very best. I'm excited to introduce my new series, Mask MD. Mask MD is the culmination of years of clinical experience put into a mask. These masks target many of the climate-related changes that impact our skin with time-tested ingredients that are proven to work. For example, my Mask MD Revive series has ingredients like hyaluronic acid and peptides that replenish that lost moisture and water in the skin and help repair our skin barrier. You can use this for an important night out or after you've had a long day or a long evening to help give your skin that ultimate glow. My Mask MD 3 series has 3 different masks, each with different ingredients that target unwanted pigmentation caused from years of chronic sun damage. This can help reduce unwanted dark spots, the appearance of them, or it can help prevent the formation of new dark spots. So this one you want to use if you're outside a lot and you have a lot of pigmentation issues. And then finally, my Mask MD Infinity series aims to address some of the signs of aging by diminishing fine lines and wrinkles to give you that more youthful appearance. These are all infused into state-of-the-art biocellulose mask material that gives you that perfect fit. And again, all of these are used with time-tested ingredients that are scientifically proven to work. All combined into one mask to give you a product that is effective yet simple, because simplicity is the new luxury. These targeted solutions are perfect for keeping your skin looking in tip-top shape as we move from winter into spring. Additionally, understanding what happens to our skin as the climate changes will help make you make the most informed decision on what to choose with regard to your skincare regimen and taking care of your skin to keep it looking its very best and glowing into spring.